I'm looking for Mercy. Mercy. Mercy, your leader. Not Mercy, Mercy.
Has this changed since the delayed launch in February this year? No. Or maybe too little. Too little, too late, as the song goes. Without wasting your time so you can go, watch a different video, if you clicked on this trying to make a wise purchase decision, either you should pick up Wolcen Lords of Mayhem or not. Here's my simple take on this. If you played all of the other hack and slash top-down action RPGs more than once, and you really have nothing else to play, the answer is very simple. Pre-order Cyberpunk 2077 and, give it a month up until December. And disconnect yourself from the computer, go read a book or two, watch The Crown on Netflix maybe.
Let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Pick up a camera, go outside, vlog. Whatever hobby you may have, less destructive than vlogging, it's worth your time, and just do that. That's my take on this. Now, you can click on another video.
You're not helping!
99% I can confidently say no. Buying Wolcen Lords of Mayhem is not a good idea. I have invested time into this since back 2017, I think. It's not like I put in thousands of hours. No, not at all. But I got it back then when it was a single player. It only had one level in alpha, beta, zeta, whatever early access stage the developers put it in back then. And it looked incredibly promising. An early access thing that just looked so good, and it felt good too. It really did, and I really wanted this game to succeed. Somewhere around last year, 2019, they teased that finally the game will come out. It will be finished, and it will feature 2-player co-op. Oh, the news. I mean, what could it be better than that? 2-player co-op hack and slash. Excited, so excited. I told everybody about it. We looked at the trailer, their early access. I had it installed already. I already played a little bit from that early access. I showed it to my friend. I told him, this is it. This is the hidden gem that nobody talks about. This is the one. Because in 2019, we played quite a disappointing hack and slash, and we were looking at this as the one that's gonna make a difference. Like, finally, we're gonna get something worthwhile. And I'm gonna get back to that disappointing title in just a few minutes. Well, fast forward 2020 November, this is definitely not the one. There was sort of like a reason nobody talked about this game. In its current state, it still feels like an early access. Apparently everybody kind of felt it and knew it, and no one gave good ratings. But I didn't want to, let myself down, read the reviews and all that. Nah, man. After the official delay, and they put it out in February, the finished product that the devs talked about, it wasn't good. After 8 months, it still isn't good. This game has been delayed many, many times. And finally, they were going to officially launch it January 2020. Post COVID-19, if you will. It was delayed, however, one more month. And the devs said that they really, really wanted to polish it to perfection. They didn't want it to give us something that wasn't finished. They wanted to show us something in its true glory. Oh boy. It wasn't polished at all. In fact, it sucked. And it still does. I finished the whole game in co-op with a friend in, I guess, roughly about a week. Exhausting any type of gameplay level up, classes, content the game could offer. I do remember being excited, of course, because I just picked it up back in February when it launched. A couple of hours, maybe the first day when we started playing it. But after the generic story that no one cared about, bugs that felt early access, glitches, very poor loot system, skills that couldn't care less about, and the multiplayer that was a complete failure. I remember constantly having to restart the game session over and over, just after a little bit of playing because it kept getting disconnected. In a few hours, that excitement died. And we knew right then that this isn't going to be a good experience. Over the days, we kept on grinding it, over and over because we had to get our money's worth. I bought it when it was early access, which I guess I didn't pay a lot for it, but my friend paid full price, and he had to get his money out of it. And the more we continued, in fact, it got significantly worse, the quality kept dropping more and more. Now, remember the game that I told you that was kind of about a disappointment back in 2019? That game is called Chaos Bane, Warhammer Chaos Bane. It came out in March 2019, I think. And it was awfully mediocre and didn't really do much for us. Looking back on it, I feel like I was wrong. We thought Chaos Bane was rock bottom, boring, mediocre, but no. This Wolcen Lord of Mayhem is so much worse. In fact, it is. Looking at it, Chaos Bane is not that bad. The bugs are almost gone, non-existent. The game is very much playable. The classes are distinct. The multiplayer sessions are flawless. You never get disconnected. You don't have high ping. It just works. Co-op is beautiful. And the level of difficulty between, the levels where you choose a difficulty, they're balanced. And it really feels like that. Unlike Diablo 3 or any other game. It really feels like I could definitely look at Chaos Bane as a recommendation versus Wolcen, or whatever, however you pronounce it. If you're kind of new to the hack and slash action RPG genre, you want to play a little bit of co-op with your friends without worrying about PvP. It's something you can relax with some story and action and looting. I get it, and I actually have a couple of recommendations for you. Yeah, I still haven't found anything better than Dungeon Siege 2. Even though it's been years, I don't know how many, the graphics engines have evolved. They've all changed, and the mechanics are so much better for the skills. The visuals are 100 times better. The games now look very good. We definitely came a long way, but it feels like not long enough. To the point where Dungeon Siege 2 is still the reigning king.